Hello everyone. Welcome one and all. It is I, Lita Barnett, the Silver Star VTuber. And why is chat not showing up right now? What the fuck? Oh wait, no, there it is. Hi Hugs, how you doing? Thank you for redeeming first. I always appreciate you showing up when you can. And today we're gonna be playing Nitro Gen Omega. This is a game that really caught my eye because its main selling point is that every battle looks like a FMV, like an anime FMV. It's just a me issue, like what happened for us. So the way I have chat set up right now, because I am now streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, is that it is pulling from Mix It Up. So the chat won't show up until I actually switch to the scene. A little technical behind the scenes, behind the curtains kind of stuff. It's because it's a browser window that I need to refresh the thing every time. So any messages sent before I switch to this screen will not show up. But if I switch to it afterwards, it should be fine. See, you're still there. But yeah, Nitro Gen Omega. This game is in early access. I've seen some good things about it. I've seen some people say that it is an early access game, so it is a bit light on content. But what is there is good bones on them there games, and hopefully we'll see more of it. It does say that they will add a PvP multiplayer in the future. Don't know how I feel about that. I feel like that should be a secondary thing. Like, you should finish the main game first. It is supposed to be a roguelike campaign game. I'm not sure if it's full roguelike or if it's like, you know, persistent bonuses beyond the thing. Silver stars, sure. Yukari Tome, Haruaki Hiramura, Sake Katabana. We're gonna regenerate till we get some. Something about these eyes is so bad. You know what? I'm just gonna keep clicking and we'll go with whatever I stop on. Except you guys. I don't like those eyes. I don't like the weird, like, tiny slit eyes. It's fine. This guy looks edgy as fuck. What the hell is going on here? He looks like if Char Anbo fell into the wrong universe. Sure, we'll go with you guys. Begin. You must be new crew I hired to patrol the island. I think this week we'll finally have a ship to return to the continent for the first time. I can feel it. We just need to keep the radar up and running. We've had a few rabbit sightings lately. Are they even making it across the water from the mainland? Rabbits? Rabbits? Are the enemies just called rabbits? Anyways, head out and patrol the perimeter of the islands. If you spy rabbits, drop down, smash them. We're just smashing rabbits. Board your airship, you can explore the world safely away from the machines that roam the wasteland. Move the airship using the left stick on your controller or click and drag with your mouse. Whee. There's a rabbit. Let's drop down. Stop it. Mech status fully operational. I like how they like even dropped the frame rate down to 24 FPS just to match that anime look. Oh wow, we just hot drop in there. Your mech systems displayed intentions on a timeline along with a number of action steps left. Orders like scan can reveal an enemy action, allowing you to outmaneuver your opponents. Battlefield is divided into 4 zones: north, east, south, west. All zones are equally distant from each other. Some orders like melee only work if the target is in the same zone as the attacker, and it requires to be in different zones. Okay. Each round of combat is divided into 2 phases: planning phase and resolution phase. During planning phase, you assign orders to your pilots, place them on timelines. During resolution phase, orders are executed based on position on the timeline. Your adversaries take turns during actions. Normally, pilot can only perform one action per round. However, you can assign orders. We'll figure it out. Oh, that's why they're called rabbits. Their little exhaust pipes are like little bunny ears. We are, in fact, beating up the bun. Okay. Orders? Okay, so... Oh, it's one mech. It's one mech, and each one has a like a driver, an engineer, a gunner, and an operator. All right. Yeah, we'll scan. It said each pilot can do something, right? Yeah. We'll shoot. What can you do? Deploy coolant, reduces heat. Okay, don't need that right now. We can skip him, and then, yeah, let's try moving into the enemy zone. Actually, no, that would move me right next to their attack. Maybe guard. Yeah. Yeah, that guard will guard the entirety of the enemy attack. That's kind of interesting that it's like a team inside the mech. You don't normally see that these days. Like, I'm so used to like these one pilot type mechs. Many orders generate heat. If your mech's heat exceeds its heat capacity, orders will fail. Orders using coolant can reduce heat. Similarly, others consume ammo. Your mech will eventually need to reload. Some reloads are limited to a number of magazines available. If multiple actions are placed in the same segment, they will result in priority. Higher priority execute first. At the same priority, players win ties. Okay. Players win speed ties. Oh, you can assign them later. Okay, so... yeah, let's get closer. Reduce heat. Actually, can I cancel a previous order? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh well. We live with our decisions. Oh, it's dead anyways. Okay, that works out. It's a little bit like Lancer, yeah. Oh, they have grades. We got loot. I imagine there's gonna be more enemies in the future. We did it. Let's pick up the mix before we move on. Damage sustained in combat needs to be repaired using scrap. Repair your mech from the management screen by clicking on your mech's icon in the bottom left or viewing selection controller. Do I even need to? I'm pretty sure my mech's full HP. Nope, never mind, it got hit. I'm dumb. How do I heal? Oh, repair. Repair next stage. There we go. Looking good. Let's head back to Anchorage. Is that a floating city? What? Where were you? Oh, you're busy grabbing scraps for yourself. Rapids attacked the radar. We're safe up here, but the ground installation took a serious hit. We're holding you responsible for the attack. As part of your contract, you're required to assist with repairs. Oh, the installation's still there. We can salvage parts and fix the radar. Get moving. Built atop giant pillars, cities and outposts are safe havens from machines that where people try their best to get by. So town, general store. We can buy carrots, mozzarella, and cocoa lemon soil. There's a garden. Apparently there's a gardening system. What's in the gas station? Probably to fill up that gas, yeah. In the library. Skill books. Yeah, these are skill books to raise your pilot skill levels. Not sure what the skill levels even do though. All right. Go to the old installation. Oops. It's a little weird that the ship doesn't fly faster, considering that nothing can happen while you're in the open world. Outside there are some machines busily assembling parts of the installation. Recovery's gonna be tricky. How do you feel about you have to crawl in. How do you feel about like mechs like this, which are kind of this thing basically looks like a tractor with legs, especially the rabbit. The rabbit especially looks like a tractor with legs versus stuff like Gundams, which are like pretty fantastical. Oh, we take turns putting stuff on the board. I see. Yeah, you know what? I see how this can be turned into like a PvP thing, where like each you go back and forth and like put down your orders and see what happens. I feel like there needs to be like us getting hit phase though. Oh hey, I dodged that. Because like, yeah, I wasn't sure if I dodged that bomb or not. Also, can I make this louder? There we go. All right, yeah, go for the slap. Like giving a bitch slap. moving to north. Okay. In that case, we can go ahead and shoot it. So good thing I went for the melee first before I got out of range. Easy. We only took one HP. Oh, the new ego is out, or the new ID is out. That's right. Is it standard banner, or is it seasonal? Well, that was something. Pretty bumpy for our first contract. The team definitely needs a breather. Maybe some yoga or sparring in our gym. We got an activity token from last encounter. Let's go spend it at the airship. Completing encounters and contracts and quests will grant activity tokens that you spend aboard your airship. You can access your airship by clicking top left. Your airship acts as your mobile base, is where your crew lives, unwinds, and builds relationship between battles. Spend activity tokens aboard your airship to have your pilots perform various activities, grant experience, moves, and improve bonds. Oh, I don't even have to repair. Okay. Oh, I can move them around. Okay, I have an activity token. Chill zone, game area. What's a game area? Arcade, shogi, arcade. Let's have a pilot engage in some good old button mashing, cartridges collected in the wasteland. Okay, I actually need a thingy. Okay. Two pilots go against each other in a game of shogi. What's in a chill zone? Have your characters pick at a bass. Read. Read, motherfucker, read. What's in the gym? Boxing, yoga, and weightlifting. Pair up. Let's try some boxing. In the blue corner. Traits, Optimus. Oh, he's Optimus. Okay. We have Katsuki Hosono, and in the red corner, Shinpei Hanamori. That's cool. That's fun. I like that. Oh, and they're now friends. They friends now. Playing much better. Let's head back to Anchorage. Just standard ID? Okay, I'll just spend boxes then. Is the Merceau Ego standard or seasonal? I think it should be standard. I don't even know what the Merceau one does. I know Otis ID is a tremor one, and a surprisingly simple one considering how confusing tremors have been recently. You didn't bail on us like most crews do. Good job bringing back the parts from the old installation. With a little luck, we'll have the radar up and running soon. Last crew volunteer that ventured out into the ocean, they had a real glimmer in their eyes. I feel like they'll make it back soon. In the meantime, we think we found a place where the rapids is coming from. A replication node has appeared on the island. Since your contract's still valid, you're in charge of taking it out. Ah, okay. You need to buy fuel. I assume that's for cooking. Wait, you've never talked about, you're never taking out a Replicant with that loadout. You need missiles, heat seekers, still track the enemy even if they move. Here, take this. Salvage it off an unlucky crew. Not like I get many customers out here anyways. But if you make it back, remember me. I'd be happy to do more business. They're both seasonal? Oh, in that case, I think I'll wait. I think I will wait so that, because Arknights is coming soon. Baboon chest. Nimble baboon chest. A baboon heart? What is this, TF2? I guess this loadout is, the mech is called a baboon. Missiles, gotta be careful of those. They track enemy movements, but they take a while to land. If we're too close when they go boom, we'll blow ourselves up. Your mech's engine generates energy, which must be enough to power all of your mech's parts. Pilots can operate a station only if they're not gravely wounded. Do you prefer more realistic mechs? Okay, so do you like fantastical mechs, professional mechs, or like Mad Max mechs? This is very much a Mad Max mech. I kind of like the Mad Maxy ones, and then I also kind of like the realistic ones, like Mech Warrior, where those are basically just bipedal tanks. They're like bricks with guns. I like the fantasy mechs. The ones in Lancer are pretty cool. That's true. Like the Balrog. Balrog's pretty fucking neat. Every time your mech gets hit, your pilot risks being wounded. The more damage your mech is, the higher the chance of injury. Wounded pilots can keep fighting, but gravely wounded pilots will be incapacitated for the rest of the battle and they might not return from combat. Is this fucking XCOM? Also, howdy, hugs. Hi, Hanao. How you doing? We're fighting rabbits. What happened in combat directly affects your pilot's morale. If morale gets too low, pilots may experience a crisis or suffer of a breakdown. However, when their morale is tested, pilots can rise to the occasion performing heroic feats like instinct guard, critical hits, or even entering limit breaks. Your airship circles above the battlefield. If combat becomes too difficult, you can call for a retreat, and the airship will pick up the mech. Retreating from combat forfeits all rewards, but gives the pilots a chance to survive. Alright, 2 rabbits. Where's your howdy? Howdy, Hanao. There you go. I need to have the... Due to my setup right now, I don't have the activity feed up. Let me add that back in. There we go. Now I can see the howdies. How you doing, Hanao? Alright. Alright. Let's start with a scan. Okay, both are shoots. Yeah, let's go with the missiles, and that will land on that turn. And then we'll reload the missile. And then maybe guard. We'll play keep away, and as long as the enemies like to line up in that one zone. Yep. Because I can hit both of them at once with those missiles. All right. I only have one shot of the missiles left, so let's fire the missile. And then after the missiles land, let's get into the enemy's zone. We'll do that at the end so that we can then we can deploy smokes on where I am, so as shit. I actually should have done it over there. Not good. I should have done that over there because I'm only getting the evasion to one of those attacks. Yes, I did take the eye drops earlier. Also, hi Gunter, how you doing? There we go. That takes out both rabbits. We only took 2 damage. Oh, there's still another enemy. Okay. Let's play it safe. Start off with a gun. Okay, good. Because I wanted to know what the enemy was going to do next. So now that we know, we can deploy smokes, so that will cover both of those attacks. And then we can move into melee range after everything resolved over here. And oh, we don't have enough. Okay. Wow. Engineer doesn't really do much at the start. I mean, I guess we can deploy coolant. I hope there's like more parts in the future so that we can see like the different types of mech designs. Evade! Haha! I dodged a grenade. Fuck you. That's actually really cool that I can move out of the zone of the grenade like that. Okay, mouse smokes. Throw grenade. Okay, he's moving, but that's fine. I'll get the slap in before they can get out of the way. Ooh, that grenade's gonna blow up on me. Let's see if I can take it out before that grenade explodes. I did. Okay. It's kind of like it feels kind of XCOM-y despite, you know, not having the same tactics grid, but it's like the same action economy type thing that makes me think about it. Heck yeah! Time to get paid! Hey, friendship. Look at that. They friends now. I like how the broody emo guy is the one who's most happy right now. Wow, I can't believe you guys actually did it. We can finally get back to the regular operations. I really think we'll see an airship return this time. Honestly, we were so sure you wouldn't make it back that we already contracted an air crew for patrol. So we don't really have the marbles to pay you anymore, but you can use the sonar. Use it for salvage runs. You bastard. And hey, if you ever decide to volunteer for an expedition at sea, come back, okay? Sonar can detect nearby movement and salvage around the wastelands. You might find wreckages, lost cargo, or machines lurking. Approach with care. No marbles? We might be fools, but we're no charity. Let's get off this island. There's no more work here anyways. Maybe junkers need something blown up. Let's load up the ship with supplies and head to the Red Line Point. There might be a fixer there. Supplies are everything you need to run your ship. Gas, food, and water. Run out of supplies while traveling. The mood amongst your crew will start to rapidly deteriorate. Okay. Should I buy the soil? Sure. Let's buy some soils just to see what happens. Alright, where are we going? Let me try the controller to keep... I feel like controller might be better. Oh yeah, we got an activity token. Let's do some yoga. Who's least happy? Kazuki and Sakura. Sure. I don't know why you need a token in order to like in order to do yoga on your ship. I guess it's supposed to symbolize like free time rather than physical rather than like actual spending of resources to do free time. Was I not supposed to buy stuff? Because it says I have 200 supplies. Red line. Fixer. Extermination, get rid of some machines. 143 marbles. Oh, we can get new people. This is straight up XCOM. General store. Hey, the general store lady is the same everywhere. Good to know. Chimpanzee heart. Chimpanzee legs. Oh, hey, that's interesting. That has a move to target, so if they move out, you can follow them. Orangutan core has a anti-missile attack. Okay, here's the question. Do I need a token to read? I do need a token to read. Okay. I guess it's because they give EXP So it's like you need the item plus you need the book. Before I forget, let me make sure it's repaired up. Okay. Oh, you can change the paint structure. Cute. Oh, I don't have the paint bucket, so. Machine Mac. Yeah, not reading isn't a skill issue, it's just being a result of being poor. Which, unfortunately, is kind of true in real life. Okay, they both have an extra attack. Let's start off with a scan. I kind of want to see what they're doing. Going for the shoot. Going for the double shoot. That's not good because I'm gonna just take both of those raw. Oh, you can overcharge. Interesting. Okay. Okay, yeah, fire missiles. We'll move to the enemy zone after, and then so what? Oh, they actually have to be friends. Okay, they have to be friends in order to momentum shift. Interesting. So there was a mechanical benefit to them being friends. Ow. Ooh, that's gonna be painful. Oh shit, my pilot's wounded. Oh, is he having a mental break? He is having a mental break. This is just Darkest Dungeon. Damn. You okay, Kansuki? Can you do your job? Okay, we're good. They all lost mood because they're mood damp. All right. So what's the point of like some of those solo activities? Because okay, so we kind of want to build up friendships, because like that's how you get like the ability to overdrive. Idiot. Wait, they lost friendship points? I can't believe that fucking Kazuki is a sore fucking loser. Just because you're bad at shogi doesn't mean you should take it out on Sakura. Hey, you got extra butt hurt. What the fuck? Give me back my friendship point, or my token. I guess that that answers my question. What is the point of the solo activities? There's no risk of losing friendship. All right, let's repair. No more contracts. All right, what kind of stuff do we have? So that costs 400. Okay, so the chimpanzee heart, I believe, is just straight up better than mine. Okay, so sturdy orangutan core is 10 HP, comes with 3 smokes. But make sure that the heart is better. Yeah, the chimpanzee heart is just straight up better. But I'm not really short on power just yet. All right, our current pilot is wounded, so we kind of need a new one. Welcome to the team, Yuna. We'll let Sakura heal up a bit. So how much money do I have? 364. Okay. Not enough for that orangutan core. I will get the It's just a common part. We can hold off on that one. Okay, can't go up that mountain. It says have 200 supplies. Oops, I actually need to fill up on supplies. I was trying to be cheeky because I noticed I wasn't getting maximum value for my supplies, but the quest says to fill up on 200 supplies. In that case. We're already at Red Line though. Wow, these people really don't care that the world's ending. Let's see if we can get some marbles out of them. No! I fucked up the game. I already took the contract. And do I really just have to like fly around until I can get until a contract pops up? Your pilots and mercenaries and such are paid in wages? Fuck. If you don't have enough marbles to pay your crew, their move will start to decrease and they eventually might desert the crew. Wait, I actually have to pay people? That's crazy. So who are we as the main character? Can I just choose to not pay myself as the main character? Don't be silly, we don't pay our clerks. Clerks don't count as people. Yippee! Yippee! All right. Well, let's see if we can. All about piloting. That's about one fight's worth. That's not really worth it. That cost me 125 marbles. It's probably not worth buying books, but like something to keep in mind when I need to, or when I pick up books, maybe. Did you see that screenshot I posted from Otis's story? I can't believe even in Limbus Company, they just go straight for the kill the clerks. Summarily executed the clerks. I know Elcor is a wing and everyone was like scrambling to get into a wing, but imagine you were hired, you struggled your entire life to try and get into a wing, and then Elcor takes you in, and then you're taken in as a clerk. How awful would that be? I don't even think we hire clerks. They just kind of like appear the next day. I think clerks just spontaneously appear out of thin air. Mitosis, you know? We have to hire agents. Our employees, but clerks just show up. Yeah, it's free internship. All right. Let's see if the contract thing is fixed. If not, I might have to. Damn it. Okay. I may have to start a new game. Whoops. Better silver stars. Because I fucked up the... Yeah, we're just playtesting the game. Duly noted. Okay. Duly noted. Do not skip ahead on the quest line. They can and will fuck things up. Alright, I kind of know what to do now, though. Why is this scaredy cat on the guns? She's like the most timid of them all, and then the one who looks like Child Ryosho is the one on engineering. I think that's really funny that you just put the scared one on the guns, and then you put the really aggressive one on the engineering. Wait, did I not move to the right zone? Fuck, I didn't. Okay. I mean, I guess you kind of have to be ready to kill to climb into one of these mechs. Okay, you know what? We only are behind a little bit. We did it. Let's fix up the mech before moving on. But, all right. Here's a question. Am I gonna fail this quest because I didn't take damage? Oh, I took, They're smart. They're smart. They knew that my mech already... I started with like an HP missing or something. Wait, the fuck you mean you picked up some homesteading? How do you even get a breakthrough on that? Are you experimenting with like seed packets or something? Where were you? Blah, 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 blah. Got hit. All right, go to old installation. I'm not gonna swap out the team members because I do think it's funny that I put the most timid looking character on weapons. Oh, damn it. One moment. I need to turn off the filter. One day I'll remember. One day I will in fact remember to turn off that filter. There we go. Everything looks a lot less brown. Wait, is the mech powered by a motorcycle pedal? how do you like your mech piloting? Do you like it like neural interface, or do you prefer it to be more hands, like levers and pedals? Oh, damn it. Okay. I want to go for the aggressive action. Yeah, this one has 6 HP. Okay. I think that's a grenade toss, maybe? Okay, and then reduce heat at the end. Okay, dodge the shoot. Move in. I was right, that was a grenade. Haha. I'm learning. Pink rabbits go for the grenade. Good to know. All right, I'll slap the shit out of it before it can get out of range. Then go for the gun. Ooh, deploy smokes. I hope engineers get more stuff in the future. Probably need more parts or something, because right now it feels like engineers, the only thing that they do is reload missiles and deploy coolant. And reload missiles are only important if you have ammo for your missiles. I haven't seen New Blood yet. I keep hearing, or Iron Blood Orphan. Well, that was something pretty bumpy for a first contract. The team definitely needs a breather. The only Gundams I've really watched were the original series and Witch from Mercury. And Witch from Mercury was definitely not scrap together weapons. I heard Iron Blood Orphan is really good though. All right, which one have we not tried? We haven't tried any of the solo stuff yet. Let's do some boxing. Yeah, let's get the engineering. Who would want more action? Probably the driver. We want to be able to give the driver more action so that the driver can dodge out of the way or something. See, they friends now. Ragtag group of child workers trying to make it in the world. Oof. All right. At the Nembo. Okay. And then we can take care of this boss, and then we'll be right back onto the campaign. That's kind of silly that you have to like crawl into the mech. Okay, no extra stats from the enemies, so we can go ahead and that's probably just 2 shoots. So we can deploy smokes in order to take no damage. And then fires the missiles. And we'll move after smokes have cleared out so that we gain the benefit from smokes. And then reload missiles. All right. Fingers crossed, we dodge all the attacks. Dodge. Dodge. I wonder why sometimes I see like a little pilot bonus down there, because right now, for some reason, Rena's face is showing up in the top left. Oh, damn it. I did not utilize my... I didn't do that correctly. Oh well. Deploy coolant. All right, that's both rabbits out. Wave 2. Okay, I'm out of missiles. I have one. I'm out of missiles and I have a smoke left. Let's play it safe and go for the gun first. See what the enemy is doing. All right. Let's scan this one. Okay, that's the shoot. So probably that is probably the grenade. So we can move to enemy zone after that lands. And then deploy pull. Yep, that was a grenade. All right, he's trying to escape, so we'll go to slap. And then the gun should finish it off. Okay, skip, skip, begin. Easy. Only took 3 points of damage. Slap is so goofy. It is. It is very goofy. I mean, you're hitting them with a giant mech fist. It should be kind of silly. I hope we get like dedicated melee weapons though. Okay, this time for sure, do not mess up this quest. Get to 200, accept. Okay. And then we'll go to Redline Point. Oh, before I forget. Repairs. So I did notice that like physically moving around the map and the airship will consume fuel. So that answers my question as to why the airship doesn't move faster. There's probably an upgrade to make the airship zoom faster or be more fuel efficient. Wow, these people really don't care that the world's ending. Let's see if we can get some marbles out of them. Alright, let's make time to make a name for ourselves. I can only accept one job at a time? Bullshit. Here's a question. Is it different? It is different parts. Okay. Because we did not have the strong orangutan legs last time. Oh, these legs can avoid range attacks if you're using it. Interesting. Sniper shot or strong orangutan arms. Move to zone, chimpanzee heart. Okay. I'm not sure which I want. More defensive option or more offensive option? Probably the offensive one because 7 is good enough to like one-shot most mechs. Or most rabbits I've seen. Breakthrough. Great. You've got some electronic skills. Fantastic. Actually, how much did she get out of that? Whoa, she got way more out of that than my current electronics. I guess you're on electronics now. I guess you're on electronics now. And Yoshino is now the driver. I think the funniest in terms of mech controls I've seen is Super Robot Wars OG, which is like the silliest of silly mecha series. But one of the mechs in there is a Bushido mech, and the guy controls it by like this bubble cockpit, and the mech will follow his movements. And he has a sword in the mech, so that when he swings the sword in the mech will also swing its sword. It is the definition of silly mech controls. Ooh, that is a lot of shit hitting that round. Okay. I'll deploy smokes. I feel like one of those are grenades, so I'm gonna... and then reload missiles. I mean, nothing is as silly as G Gundam, where you have stuff like Windmill Gundam. Windmill Gundam continues to be the peak of silly. Wait, shit, I moved to the wrong area. I meant to move into the other zone. Special. That's not good. What the heck is special? Oh, reload bullets. Okay. I'll go ahead and guard that. I'll take out the top rabbit. And then we'll deploy coolant. Oh, damn. Okay, guard only lasts until I take my next action. So I wasted that guard. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Poker-themed Gundams? Now I kind of want to watch this show. It sounds very silly. Okay, shoot gun. See what the enemy's doing. Deploying smokes. And then move into enemy zone. I kind of wish there was like a way to aim for specific. Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Spot dodge. In fact, that was a heroic action. He did an instinct guard to avoid that damage. All right, go for the melee. All right, that should be good. It is really funny that the slap is a backhand, though. You don't even go for the fist, you just backhand them. Ooh, lose morale, though, because we took a lot of damage. Did I activate the code Lyoko? I have no idea what you're talking about. Also, Hanao, have you noticed that the enemies that we're killing are called rabbits? All right, is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. I think it is the world's your oyster now. All right, let's fill up a little bit. And I can get myself that strong orangutan arms. It does change it a little bit, but it's still the same like general frame looking thing. That's a little disappointing. Let's get them back to boxing. You shouldn't box while wearing glasses. Hey, lots of morale there. All right, I am curious. Let's try the shogi again and see how that works out. Wow. Okay. The shogi just always makes someone fucking upset. That's awful. What is the point of shogi? New aspiration. Reno wants to cook something for the team. Eerie salad. How do I cook? I do not understand what is the point of shogi. Because so far it seems like every time I've tried to go for the shogi, it's fucked things up. You need a spotter. You shouldn't do that by yourself. Alright. Everyone's morale is up. Alright, let's give it a shot. They'll back anyway. No, that just means you're bad at chess. I should at least get like skill points for the one who's winning. Wait. Do I just one-shot it? Because I have the sniper shot. Well, just in case. All right, throwing the grenades, I'll move to enemy zone. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that was a critical hit. Oh, I overkilled that thing. That rabbit is dead. Why are you guys losing morale? You guys handled that easy peasy. Annoying. Why you thought some of them had sauce on their mouth? Do you not know what lipstick is now? Okay. More energy. Can I get that strong orangutan legs? Not really. All right, now what? I guess we shoot off into the world and try to figure out stuff. Okay, I probably could have kept with the first crew and survived. But I like this strong orangutan. The ability to sniper shot people seems pretty interesting. Aspiration. Kaho wants to cook some for a team. Surf and turf. How do I cook? Get a bunny mech. I would be interested to see like different mech bases, because right now they're all like monkey based. This is an early access game. One of the complaints I did see is that the content of the game is a little sparse right now because it is early access. But I could see them adding like, it's very clear that every animation is kind of the same for the mech right now, but I could see like adding a different mech base means that they get different animations. Oh, a brand new crew. Never heard of you, which means your mech probably sucks. When it comes to the monkey, it's all about the engine. You need horsepower. It's called a fucking monkey. Our mech is called a monkey. We are returning to monkey. It's all about the engine. You need horsepower to really slap the machines, you know? Speaking of horsepower, we're cooking something that'll make people forget the world's even ending. You want in? Let's see what you can do first. We got a pack of wolves nearby that needs smashing. Trauma center? I guess this is how you repair or heal up your guys. Mecha workshop. Okay, so I'm already the monkey, so I don't need to upgrade to a different one. Wow. Wow, video game cartridges cost more than mech parts. Okay, those guys are level 1. Oh, hey, this guy has a better missile. Oh, but it takes longer. Okay, so it's more travel time, but bigger payload. This one has the ability to fire 2 cannon shots. That's a rare part. What did I think monkey means? Orangutan gorilla meant? I don't know. I didn't think that the mech type would just be called monkey though. Return to monkey. To be honest, I don't even know where they're getting like lipsticks in the apocalypse. Wow, those mechs look very different than compared to the rabbits. Okay. Probably want to get that damage in before that defense goes off. I want to move into melee range, but then there's that attack at the very end. Okay, I'm gonna get the attack off anyways. So it's fine if they get smoked up as well. And then we will move. That one's moving out of that zone somewhere, so yeah, we'll move east. Oh, you know what? I'm going to guess these guys are melee based, and they're going to try and move into my zone to get into melee range. I am correct. Correct. So because I moved out of range to that fight with. Oh, I see an issue with the sniper mech. I have to reload after every shot. Duly noted. Okay. Before that guy gets out of range, I'm gonna slap it to finish it off. The other one is moving. It's probably trying to move to rush me down. So I will reload. Just to be sure, I'm gonna scan. Okay, move to zone S. What are you up to? Am I the only mech with arms? Seems like it. These are like rampant AIs rather than enemy mechs. So it looks like the enemy AI mechs are all named after animals, because the first guys that were fighting was rabbits, and now these are wolves. All right, what is your plan? Dash to target. Okay. So he's going to try and melee me. I could play keep away, or I can guard and then smack the shit out of them when it gets in range. Yeah, Garo, City of the Wolves. Kaboom! Yeah, only 1 damage. That's fine. Ow. Why'd you throw stuff at me? All right, and then we can just skip the rest. This should finish him off. Get monkeyed. Walpurgis ended? Yeah, Walpurgis ended. I hope you got your missions done. Alright, maybe your monkey isn't so bad after all. Okay, wanna hear what we're working on? We're building a racetrack. You figured, why just use the airships for transport? That's boring. Plus, I heard the Traders Guild is using ground transports now. Who needs airships anymore? We should start laying down the track, but we gotta keep attacked by machines. We can keep them busy while we work on a section nearby. You're building a racetrack out here? You're crazy. What actually gives me my smack? Okay, shoulders. Shoulders is what gives me the melee. So getting new shoulders is what will get me a better melee attack. Need 700 for that. I do think that double shot's probably better. Hit a target in this in the next segment. Okay, yeah, so it can hit 2 segments at once. Because that's 5 damage and it's non-conditional, whereas my sniper shot is predicated on the fact that I need to be not in the same zone as them. All right, I'll come back to that racetrack idea. Let me go check out this other zone over here, because they pointed me towards the direction of a different town. This guy looks like a monkey. You can't say that now. You can't just drop a slur like that. Monkey wrench from Hot Wheels. The fuck is going on in Hot Wheels? I did not watch Hot Wheels. Greenhouse. I also grow stuff on the... okay, so you need a greenhouse in order to grow stuff. Gas station. General store. What you got? What you got? Strong chimpanzee heart. Oh, hey, the orangutan heart has a heel on it. That's pretty neat. Ooh, flamethrower attack. Hey, there we go, a new shoulder. That's 5 HP. Yeah, they're just straight up better than the bamboo shoulder. All right. You know what? Considering how often my strategy right now seems to be move into zone and smack, I will get that. Plus, it's more damage. Wait, but I have less shoulders now. What the heck? What the heck? How's that better? How does taking the armor off makes my slap better. Mech and crew are not ready to fight. What do you mean mech and crew are not ready to fight? What the fuck is going on with my mech? I have a crew member and oh, the nimble chimpanzee shoulder needs a better engine. Okay, that's why it was complaining. I actually didn't have a shoulder part equipped. That's why it looked like I didn't have any shoulders. A goblin? These nuts? I'm sorry. I just saw a goblin and I had to go for it. These nuts in your mouth? All right, scan. Okay. Yep, that's a melee type. Makes sense. Could play keep away. I don't know what the move priority speed of the goblin is. I assume high. Damn it. It is in fact tied with me, so it's gonna go for the melee. This is gonna suck. Ow. Okay. That's a priority of 4. So deploy smokes will get me smokes faster. Reload bullets. Okay. And then we can move out of the zone. And then reload missiles. I don't think we have guns. Only our mechs have guns, you know? The airship doesn't have guns. That'd be silly. Aha! You know, just in case. Okay, yeah. It is strictly a melee mech. Also, otherwise your guys wouldn't be learning skills, you know? that our airship is clearly just like an airship that has just enough capacity to carry our mech and no weapons. You're probably right that if this happened in real life, we would just be sniping them from the air. Okay, that's only 150. We can afford that heart. Shit, it doesn't give me better capacity. That's not my fault. That's my fault for not paying attention. Ugh. Waste of money. Okay, let's go distract the machines. I just don't understand what's the point of Shogi. Okay, now they're close friends, so I can now do the overcharge. I'm going to try Shogi one more time, and I swear to God, if they lose friendship points over this, oh my God. What is the point of Shogi? I am most definitely missing something. All right, let's see if we can repair this friendship a little bit. Oh, you can only do so many activities. I see. Still, it feels like Shogi just exists to create problems. Hey, cute. I feel like Shogi exists just to create discord amongst the ship. Like, it's getting to the point where we probably need to ban Shogi from the ship because it's causing player morale issues. What's that icon in the top right? Let's go up there. That might be that hometown of the guys that wanted to visit hometown. One of my pies wanted to visit hometown, so that might be it. Man, I hope I have enough fuel for this. So all of the promotional material I've seen so far seems to be for the monkey, but the fact that I can pay to swap out my frame makes me feel like there are different mech frame types. That might be different mech frame types in the future. Let's fill up some gas. All right, you got anything good here? A legendary heart. Holy shit. Oh, I mean, we're unlocking stuff on the map. So I kind of see what they were saying about how the content seems a little sparse right now, but it has potential. There is potential. You know what? Let's try danger level 2. Surely taking a danger level 2 will not be an issue. It is the aspiration thing. New skills slot unlocked. Hey, we have different music around here. That's cool. All right, let's head back down to that racetrack area. Yeah, it's only a level 2 difficulty. You know what? Just think about the marbles. That's a 230 marble payout. Surely nothing bad will happen, and that we are totally equipped to deal with this. That is 2 goblin mechs. This may be the end of the crew. Let's see. You know, I didn't have to deploy. Okay. Start off with a sniper shot. That's rough. Oh, that's really bad. This, I might just die right here. We'll see how bad this goes. Okay, slash. Oh shit, I fired onto myself. I fired a missile at myself. Yeah, I died. Defeat. Level 2 difficulty. No problem, I said. Yeah, we're abandoning that. Well, now we know where the line is. Now we know how bad level 2s are. Okay, I think there was a trauma center back at the town that I'm moving my way towards, so we can pay for that. I'm glad you all were making friends considering what just happened. Alright, gotta go around this mountain. Annoying. Also, why marbles? Is it like bottle caps? I wonder who started the idea of like using random trinkets as a new form of currency. Because that's like a pretty old trope. I want to say it might be like a Mad Max thing. How do they pay for stuff in Mad Max? Because I've never actually watched the original Mad Max. I've only watched Fury Road. It's probably Mad Max. Okay. They will need to recover. Can I get 2 people? I can. Get Kaho here. Ah, not enough marbles. All right, we will just have to do this with a hurt crew member. Okay, what did my new... What's Kaho good at? Engineering. Good. My engineer's hurt. Mech takes 1 less explosive damage. Pi must be an engineer. Roll. Okay, so I take 1 less damage from explosive. How are you an optimist and a downer? What the fuck? We'll laugh about it in a day or two. Also, mood decreases a little more with this person around. Alright, good dude is job here first before I do this. Before I do like the distracted machines quest. Should I take off the bot for the ad thing? I think I might turn off the ad notification for Bot after this. Do you guys prefer the current system, which is like a half-second ad every 10 minutes? Or the other option is like, basically it's 30 seconds every 10 minutes. So do you prefer a full minute every hour or what? Wow, you guys dropped me right on top of them. Motherfuckers. Okay, I can't move out. I can't move out of the wolf zone. All right, that takes care of the rabbit. Oh shit, they have moved to target, so I'll still take that bite damage. We could go for the slap. Because I need to reload anyways. Reload bullets. Oh, not going for the attack this turn? Interesting. Why would the melee mech try to get away from me? Okay. You know what? Not gonna question it. Sniper shot, and that should take it out. And then, just in case if I miss, I will move to a different zone after their movement phase, so that will put the melee in, that'll make the melee miss, and then deploy smokes. Reload missiles. That's a good question. What do you want to be? The pilot, the engineer, the gunner, or the operations? No damage. Probably gunner or pilot. Do you want to melee people or do you want to shoot people? Okay. I need a different gunner. Okay. Let's hire someone. I wish I could see like what their stats are though. God, why are some of these people so much more expensive? Let's get the smug guy. All right, what does Yoshio do? He's a driver. Reduces damage by additional 25% regard. Plasma machine driver. Okay. I need a gunner, not a driver. All right. By process of elimination, Yoshino, you're not a gunner. All right. I have people who are not dying right now. Yeah, they really, that girl really do be like, eh. How long does it take for wounded people to recover? All right. 3 enemies. She has spike shoes. Look at that. Oh, okay. So let's take out the rabbit first, because I don't like. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. Okay. Scanning. Okay, throw the grenade, which means the hair is going for the guns first. So the wolf is gonna go for melee. And a dash in. So I can't really. I could guard. Okay, rabbit down. Just killing rabbits as one does. Hey, instant guard. Oh, that's a leftover guard. I see what that does. Okay. I want to go for a slap. Yeah, let's slap. And then the reload. And we will throw smokes here. And then deploy cool. Yep, deploy smoke so that when it goes for the bite, I instant guarded. Not exactly what I planned on, but you know what? I'll take it. And we can finish off the... That will finish off the wolf there. It's probably going to go for the dodge, so... You know what? Slap is free. The worst thing that can happen is that I miss. I mean, this thing is basically like a junk slap dash together junk thing. Reload. Okay, it's going for the... So I can slap it when it gets close. And then deploy smokes here to get some evasion. And coolant out. Hopes, dreams, and Gorilla Glue. That's my science fair project. Aha! Called it. Ooh, okay. Took the hit. Okay, since it's moving away, it will no longer be in my zone. Yep. Easy. Only took 3 damage. Hey, you leveled up in electronics. Increases all damage of this pilot by 1. What? How does that make sense? Why do you get that off electronics? Shouldn't that be a gunnery skill? It's probably for like electronic systems. I probably just don't have a good electronics part yet. What part gives me the electronic stuff? Core. Okay. Oh, sick. Good job. You really deserve some marbles. Too bad we're low on funds. You know, because this whole racetrack construction things. Actually, you know what this racetrack needs? A sponsor. It's gonna be sick. Every junker will come to Motorhead to watch this race. People might even show up from other parts of the continent. But forget all about this whole end of the world thing the second they see the airship fly by. Who wouldn't want their name on our racetrack? Well, there's only one group in this continent with the marbles to pull it off, and that's the Traders Guild. Why don't you go ask them to sponsor us? We'll make it worthwhile. If they say yes, something special. Didn't even get paid. What a rip. I should pick up a job while I'm here. There's nothing wrong with talking to the Traders Guild. It's just a rabbit. I'm gonna end this before it even starts. Everyone knows rabbits can't do anything. Dead. I'm not wrong. Look at that. It took one shot and then instantly died. Bruce still sick? Yes, they are. Jeez. How long are they gonna be wounded for? Okay, take out that rabbit first. I should probably put a cooldown on that. Never. I do not remember which one I was aiming at. That's not good. Probably that one. All right, smack the shit out of it. Go for the slap. Reload. Oh, that's the point of making them enemies. You can, for friends, you can donate, or you can donate actions, and for enemies, you steal an action. I was like, okay, so Shogi is in fact to create, make them into enemies, so that you can just constantly steal another pilot's actions. That's really stupid. So I am not wrong. Shogi is in fact will always make them lose. Will always make them lose friendship points. What are you up to, Kaho? Kaho wants to go to her, wants to help her hometown of Hover Reach. Okay. All right, I need a higher capacity heart. Yeah, let's buy that part. And then now we can equip the shoulders. I look really silly without the pauldron now. Yeah, I can sell that. Oh, I have no fuel. When did that happen? Yeah, but frustration in general just wasn't worth it. Also, they took out those moves. Wait, I think they kept frustration, but they took out the friendship one. Because it essentially was like too strong, basically. Yeah, close friends now. Return, that's the one. Because it was essentially 100 BP move, 100 accuracy. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Hanao. Have a good night. A racetrack around Motorhead? Why would we sponsor something like that? I know the Junkers. It'll be a miracle if the track even gets finished. Our marbles are better spent elsewhere. If you're selling this, try asking around missing port. Actually, we got some cargo headed that way. If you got room in your ship, you'll be paid for delivery. Ooh. Danger level 2. You know what? We've upgraded our parts. It'll be fine. I'm totally sure that we can handle this now. It's just 2 goblins. These nuts. The goblins are just like stronger wolves. Okay, that one's in the same. So I just need to move here. And then and shoot here. Shit, they knew. Okay. This might be bad. I don't like how the way the movement tie works means that we move after they do. Reload. This might be a retreat. Okay. Two goblins might actually be too much. They might be these nutsing it too hard. Yeah, I don't think smokes help with the... Fuck. Okay. For melee mech, I sure do have issues with melee. Wounded. Bravely wounded. Wounded. Fucking died. How do you deal with 2 goblins? How do you deal with goblins in general? That melee moves too fast. The answer is probably don't equip a sniper. All right. Well, 'tis a cruel world. Not everyone makes it. No, I'm not going back in there. I think that sniper arm might be a trap. I was excited by the ability to one-shot rabbits, but then I reached stuff that is tougher rabbit, and I kind of want my 400 marbles back. From Freedrun, perfect. We've been expecting this delivery. Here's your payment. Sponsoring a racetrack. We like to keep a low profile here. We trade with the rest of the guild, but we don't exactly want to advertise our presence to the world. But we've come with a beverage and a drink. Refreshment for the end of the world. Guaranteed to cheer you up and make us marbles. Trying to distribute it across the continent, but our latest shipment went missing. Need it back. Can you help? No trauma center here. Abandon the mission. Yeah, it's all level 2s now. All right. That's funny. Okay. We'll try and just clean up op, and then if it seems like a bit too much, I might call it. I'm curious if there are more mech frames though. Okay, there we go. I'm not a fan of how the airship can get caught on the mountains though. That's kind of annoying. Actually, what time is it? How far away is that? Yeah, we'll do this one fight and then we'll probably call it. Oh, one of my guys is gravely wounded. I actually cannot deploy as is. Okay. New enemy type. Oh. Oh, that's a goblin with a gun. I thought goblins only came in, melee format. Actually looks kind of silly. Not gonna lie. All right. I assume the troll's gonna be a melee. Yep, it's moving in for the melee. Ah, it's got Ultra Beam as an attack. Okay, deploying smokes. I kind of want to finish off the Goblin Gunner right now. So I fired a missile at the Goblin after it moved, and then that should finish it off. Maybe. Shit, why would it run to where I am? Well, at least we took out the Goblin Gunner. Okay, it's going for the charge punch, so as long as I'm not in that zone, I should be good. Or reload. I can skip and then deploy coolant. Now that I got rid of the gunner, this should be fine. Okay, sniper shot first. Okay, it's gonna move and then get me that way. So I probably have to guard that. And then we can skip. Okay, so it's gonna try and go for the charge punch. So as long as I move out of that zone, it should be good. Reload. Uh oh, shit. Okay, skip. I didn't realize it would try to go for the double attack. Yep. Failed. Okay, go for a sniper shot. And then the movement attack combo. Not much I can do about that one, so I'll guard that. Skip. And skip. Okay, okay, good guard. Special. I don't like the sound of that. Let's scan that. Rage. Apply status rage. Okay. Okay, we can play this safe. This will move me out of the melee range, and both its melee will whiff. I am playing lame, but I'm winning games. It's the evil strat. Play lame, win games. And then the sniper shot should take care of it. I'll guard that, whatever that is. Okay, good. Whew. Okay. All right, I think that's a good place to stop it for tonight. Okay, let's go to just chatting. But that has been Nitro Gen Omega. Interesting game. I'm looking forward to more of it. I would want to see more mechs. All the promotional stuff seems to be of just the monkeys, so I definitely would like to see more. And yeah, aside from that, I want to see maybe more story, more interaction between the different members, maybe. And yeah, okay. Let's upcoming stuff. Not sure what I'm gonna do on Friday yet. Maybe more lobotomy core. I might just play it safe and do more lobotomy core because I want to see what's going on with lobotomy. Yeah. I got a good amount of. I think I got a good like taste of the game right now, and seeing from what I see online, the stuff that seems to be what I'm missing out on is more enemies, different enemy types in different situations. But I kind of want to see, you know, different chassis. Oh, there is a different mech. Oh. There's an ocelot. Interesting. I don't know where that is. Okay. Well, anyways, would like more story, more mechs, more of everything. Looking forward to the final product. Okay. Raid. Raid. Not sure what Ivy is playing, but I will send you all over to her, and I will see you all on Friday for Lobotomy Core. Okay. Have a good night, everyone. Bye. Thank you for stopping by. Hugs and Brent Holden. Bye.